military shrinkage. I read this article, not a surprising article. It's the Wall Street Journal editorial board, and there's some of the biggest hawks going. I thought of that Seinfeld episode where George Costanza's, getting changed, and he gets caught naked, and the girl laughs at him, and he's like, "I was in the pool. The water was cold." But anyway, Wall Street Journal today. Biden shrinks the U.S. military. Okay. So they talk about how Biden opened up a State of the Union address invoking Franklin Roosevelt. And then he talked about the military, Cold War. Well, the president's $850 billion request for the Pentagon in 2025, this is Wall Street Journal, is a mere 1% increase over 2024. That's a cut after inflation, the fourth in a row. What's happened in the past year? Israel was brutally attacked and is now fighting a war for survival. Iranian proxies have fired drones and rockets at U.S. troops in the region more than 100 times. Its terrorists in Yemen have taken a global shipping lane hostage. Vladimir Putin's war in Ukraine is a bloody slog that he could still win. North Korea is up in the ante towards South Korea. China announced a 7.2% increase in defense spending. One recent think tank report estimates Beijing is fielding high-end equipment 5 to 6 times faster than the U.S. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Anyway, first and foremost, I want our military personnel to be the highest paid, most well-trained, best equipped military in the entire world, period, the end. But we've gotten insane here when it comes to military expenditures. The Pentagon has never passed a budget. I ask this question time and time again, where the hell does all of the money go? Where exactly does all of our taxpayer dollars go? This is a liberal way of thinking. Oh, you solve a problem? I know how you solve a problem. Let's take out a fire hose of money and just shoot money at it, because that's working real well with our schools, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we spend more per capita than any country in the entire world when it comes to education, yet our kids graduating more often than not are idiots. Oh, yeah, look at some of the school districts, some of the worst performing school districts in the entire country are spending more per student than anywhere else. How's that working out? How's more money working out in solving that problem? It's not. So, okay, let's go through our Wall Street Journal's enemies list here. Okay, we got, Israel. Israel was brutally attacked by a terrorist group, Hamas, who controls a small parcel of land called the Gaza Strip. Israel is a sovereign nation. We've sent more money to Israel as far as military aid than any other country on the planet since World War II. Countries with the highest military spending worldwide, Israel comes in at number 15 globally. So Israel can't handle Hamas by themselves. Well, why do they need us? Hey, listen, if Israel wants to, buy our weapons, fine. We can, our military contractors, we approve it. We can sell them those things. They can't handle that. They're 15th in the world. They can't handle Hamas. All right, that's the first one. Doesn't make any sense to me. Iranian proxies. Yeah, the Iranian proxies is the same Iran that, again, is helping to fund Hamas and also funding Hezbollah and also the Houthis as well. Iran spends a year on its military. What did I have? Oh, $25 billion. $25 billion in total. That's for their military, and it's also for the money that they're sending to these other little terrorist groups there. Gee whiz, we can't handle it. Yeah, Wall Street Journal says, we've been shot at more than 100 times. Terrorists in Yemen have taken a global shipping lane hostage. Terrorists in Yemen, Houthis in Yemen. They have a civil war that's going on in Yemen. And one of the groups there have taken the shipping lane hostage. Again, think about civil war Yemen. We can't handle it. This is, we need to spend more money. We got to up the ante in our spending because we can't handle the Houthis. All right, Vladimir Putin. Again, we've already spent we sent more money. We sent more money to Ukraine than Russia spends on its military over the course of the year. Russia happens to be number 3 on the list. Our big adversary, Vladimir Putin and Russia. Number 3 on the list at $86 billion a year. How are they even competitive? I mean, these countries should be like little gnats. Annoying, but not a big deal. North Korea, yeah, we've had tens of thousands of troops on the demilitarized zone between North and South Korea. How many decades now? Well, we could turn North Korea into glass tomorrow if we really wanted to. China? Yeah, China is second on the list at $292 billion. Again, we've had year after year after year after year after year after year. We have spent more than all of these countries below us. And again, you want to combine our allies as well. I mean, India's 4th on the list, $81 billion. Then Saudi Arabia, UK, Germany, France, South Korea, Japan. Ukraine is 11th on the list for crying out loud. Italy, Australia, Canada, Israel, Spain. I mean, how is this even competitive? This is kind of like the New York Yankees taking on a little league team, is what it should be. Yeah. Oh no, we're not spending enough money. And it's funny how these hawks out there. There's never ever enough money. Maybe it's how you're spending the money. Let's kind of take a different look at this. Where's the money go? Do we ever get a breakdown on military expenditures? Where does it go? Because I ask this question all the time. All the time. You mean to tell me we're good stewards? Pentagon's good stewards of our money? If they were, no one would even want to look at us cross-eyed based upon the money that we have spent. No one would even want to look at us cross-eyed. What that tells me is what? There's a lot of waste going on. And my suggestion is do this. Do more with what you have, because you have a ton. You're just not spending it properly. WatchDog on WallStreet.com.